Do they be calling you a pick me?
They call me pick me. I say call me pick Misha at this point.
Pick me.
Yeah, because to be honest, they gotta understand that they got to find something else. That does not bother me at all because it just does not apply. I don't have a problem getting picked. And it's not that I'm a pick me. They're mad because they're picked over.
Ooh.
They're mad because they're picked over. I'm not a pick me at all. I don't and another thing in girl.
Oh, they want to like nigga pushing that shit to the side.
Yeah, no, like they know. The thing is, what makes women not like me so much is because one, they know what I'm saying is true.
Okay.
It's hurtful to face that truth that they haven't gotten to that level yet.
Okay.
And then when women see another woman talking, first thing they do is take it as attack. So it comes natural to get back on attack mode. And if you don't see much to attack, now you got to start going with the artificial stuff. Because the first thing, if they could call me ugly, which I'm probably ugly to somebody out there, but if they could go in on that, they would. But they can't really hit that angle. And they can't really little girl me. Back home, if I really wouldn't like this, somebody would have been done sat that down.
Yeah.
So when a woman sees another woman that's confident that they can't be like, dang, what can we say? She'll pick me. Okay. Well, you used to go out to find something else because that one just don't do it for me. I don't care nothing about them calling me.
What's the definition of a pick me though? What's the definition?
Just they think a pick me is just a girl, I guess, that's just catering to the men and want to basically take up for the men so that the men can choose her. Like if you just follow everything a dude do, then maybe a dude to be like, oh, you know what, we like her. But that ain't the case. They're mad because they're doing everything to get looked at, chosen, picked, and men are looking at this one girl sitting in the car who ain't doing nothing out of her. I'm not doing nothing. I don't got to go spend all my money on designer. I don't have to make OnlyFans. I don't got to turn my booty to the camera. I just sit in the driver's side, and that really pisses them off.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that right there is my biological actual cousin. She been going viral, and they've been putting her on every goddamn platform, and I wish she throw a lifeline to a nigga, but that's neither here or there. I'm on my slow grind, whatever. Yeah, what I will say is she from the Midwest, like I am, right, from Toledo, Ohio, and the game she dropping, I don't know if it's a Midwest thing. When you get past all the idiots, uptight people, and real hostile motherfuckers in the Midwest, you find some down-to-earth people that got common sense. What I will say, being a nigga that's been in the South, the West Coast, the Midwest, and even part of the up north, you motherfuckers in other regions ain't working with a full deck, like common sense wise, especially here in the South. I've been in the South 24 years. A lot of people in the South, Southern natives, ain't working with a full deck. I'm not gonna say motherfuckers are stupid. What I'm gonna say is a lot of people don't be operating off of common sense. Especially when I say that, like that's mainly towards the women, not necessarily towards the dudes. The women, bitches are stupid. This is like home of the BBL. Even though a bitch got a big ass, you gotta get a bigger ass with little pencil legs, looking stupid as fuck. And then when you tell a bitch she looks stupid, she don't want to hear that, right? That's your motherfucker opinion. Same thing when you see a bitch with them fucking big ass eyelashes. You tell them they look stupid as fuck. Not in those words, but I'm just saying, they think you have a problem. It's like, no, bitch, you're a fucking retard. Like when somebody suggested you not do something, you should probably take that advice. If you proceed to keep looking or acting like a fucking idiot, you gotta get called out on shit. What I will say is, while there are bitches in the Midwest that wear lashes, got BBLs and all that shit, they probably look stupid. It's not an overabundance like in major cities like Miami, Atlanta, LA, New York. See where I'm going with this shit? So the game that Chevy dropping, and I don't know, I keep telling her she need to put together a podcast, right? But the game that Chevy is dropping, that's born and bred of most sensible women in the Midwest. That's not to say there's not sensible women out west, down south, up north. It just seems like, in my experience, and I can only go off of my experience, it's an overabundance of idiots in other regions than the Midwest as it pertains to women. We really got a lot of women of salt in the earth. They got common sense. They not trying to go out here in an overabundance, like trying to be hoes. That's not to say there's not hoes, but it's just in Toledo, Ohio, I have reason to believe it's less there than it is here. Now, one can make the argument it's a major city down here in Atlanta. Entertainment is down here. The hip hop scene doesn't matter. Your morals should never stray, no matter what environment you're in, especially if you got common sense. That's just me though. I could be wrong. In any event, Chevy, if you see this fucking episode, like I said, throw a nigga a lifeline. If not, that's cool. For everybody else out there in TV land, like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment. I want to check everybody's temperature, and I'm out.